Okay, I'm going to explain some of the features of a gradebook. This is going to be part one. Okay, first I want to show you can see here in my courses, some of them have this icon right here. That means I have courses linked together. So I'm going to show you in one of those courses what the gradebook looks like. So I'm going to click on Gradebook over here. The first thing I'm going to do is click this icon right here, which is going to enlarge the gradebook. The plus of doing that is it makes it much easier. Right now I'm just using the scroll button on my mouse to move through all the names. It is much more seamless than using the other method. Okay, so the things I'm going to talk about are these first four in the drop down menu up here. Okay. As well as this. If you want to sort by first name, last name, Z to A to Z, however you want. I usually just leave it like this. It matches with our, we use Infinite Campus for grading. Here's the first one. If you have linked your courses, right here you can choose to view another section of the course without leaving the gradebook. So you can just alternate between viewing different sections. Okay, that is definitely a positive. The next here allows you to choose where set up in grading quarters. So to choose what quarter I look at or all grading periods at once. Since we're in quarter one, this is the one that I've chosen. Here at the bottom, this one is no grading period. So this is for anything that I have had as an ungraded assignment, and I don't want the points to affect their grade. I would have to put it in no grading period. But this is a way for me to check those assignments. Okay, so I'm going to go back to quarter one. Okay, next, sometimes it's useful to sort by different materials. Normally I have all materials. I can choose this, all category summaries. This is great when I'm having individual conferences with students and I can say, look, you have an 87 almost in assessments, but you have a 66 and a 68 in classwork and homework. Or look at this, you have a 50 in assessments, but look at how good your classwork score is. Okay, so this really helps when I have individual student conferences about where their strengths and their weaknesses are contributing to their overall grade. Okay. I can also just look at assessments. If I want to look at each individual assessment, I can do that. Okay. If I just want to look at classwork and participation and see where students are lacking or maybe not, I can look at all the classwork or all the homework. And the reason those are available is because those are the categories I've chosen in grade setup, right? Go back to all materials, which is normally what I do. And the last thing I'm going to talk about in this video is related to due date. I usually sort mine like this, due date descending. Okay, and the reason the most recent things that I need to grade show up right here at the beginning. If I sort by due date ascending, that's going to go back to the beginning, and the first assignments that I have given will show up first. It's not really a big deal, except to grade most recent assignments, I have to use this bar at the bottom, hold it, and slide it all the way over to get to those recent assignments. Okay. So I prefer, you can also do it by date created. I don't often use those, but due date descending is the one that makes the most sense for me as a teacher because I'm going to see the most current assignments that I actually need to grade in the beginning. They're going to show up first. Okay, now you can see as that one lagged a little bit as the gradebook was loading. That is common in Schoology. However, be patient and it will in fact load. So again, just as a recap, this symbol right here, which is toggle full screen, this is exactly what you want to be able to view the gradebook in a more easy to navigate way. Here is how you navigate between sections in a linked course. Here's to change the grading quarter. Here's to change which materials you're actually viewing in the gradebook. And here's how to change what you are sorting by in terms of what you see in your gradebook. The next video is going to cover the view menu and explain some of those awesome features.